Did you know that your favorite food could be causing your joint pain? Check this out. Hey, everybody. I wanted to jump in with my client Marie today, my online client. You've seen her before, we've gone live before together. She had an interesting thing happen to her the other day, and I felt I had to share the story because I tell my clients all the time, listen, your pain is your movement, you're moving bad, this, that, the other thing. But it's also the things that you put in your body and the things you eat can have a major effect on pain and inflammation. So most people look at that and say, yeah, okay, whatever. I'm eating healthy things anyway. If you guys are seeing my video from, well, this is Wednesday when I'm posting this. So my video from Tuesday about how food and nutrition affects you, okay? And how important it is. So I was told by Marie when we had our session the other day how she was having immense pain in her index finger of her left hand. So right away, I went into detective mode like I always do, and I started asking a million questions that most people would think are irrelevant. I don't, because they all tell me something. But so I asked my series of questions, and I went with the normal things. Did you do anything weird? Did you work weird? Any of that, up front? Did you maybe do something with your hand weird and it didn't hurt at the time and then it got swollen? None of that was the case. Okay. So kept talking some more. We went over some things to relieve the tension and the pain in there a little bit. I gave her some stretches and some joint mobilization and little things and decompression just to get some better motion in there, right? And we're chatting a little bit more. And then what do you think comes out after almost 20 minutes of talking? And this isn't weird, it's normal. Like I'll talk to people for days sometimes, and then all of a sudden they'll tell me this thing, and I'll be like, my gosh, why did you not tell me that 2 to 3 days ago? Like that would have been the answer to everything. So we're sitting there, and I wait for the aha, and all of a sudden it came, and we found out. What did we find out, Marie? Why don't you take over from here and tell me what your aha moment was?
I was like, oh yeah, I ate something I normally don't eat a lot of at all. I decided to eat a nice size meal of octopus I made Saturday evening. I woke up with this issue Sunday morning, full blown. I was like, do I have rheumatoid arthritis now? What is happening? So much pain. Like, I imagine it's an ounce of what gout people go through. And then I was racking my brain all day Sunday, like, what happened? What happened? Then I was talking to Mike, and I'm like, oh, yeah, my mom has always told me when she eats octopus, she doesn't like eating octopus and calamari because it makes her joints inflame. And I thought it was always crazy. She attributed it to the salt or something. So I call her after the session, and she says, and I'm like, what happens when you eat octopus and calamari again? She's like, oh, my finger swells up or my joint swell up in my hand. So I stay away from it. But that also happened with your grandma too. So there's some, and
Right.
Mike researched it, and what he
Yeah,
found.
I'll take over from there.
Yeah.
So I did a little research, and people who are allergic to mollusks, there's a chemical, right? Uh, what was it, tropofan or something?
Something.
Tropofan?
Yeah.
Tropofan, I think it was. A lot of times, look, I'm not perfect, and a lot of times these names, they get all jumbled in my head. Look, I'm going to be 52. Give me a break, people. So I I looked that up, and I'm like, okay, so again, what does that do in the body? That and another thing called not tryptophan or something.
Yeah.
They actually cause contractions. Each one causes a contraction and relaxation in a muscle. So people who have a problem with it, their muscles go crazy and they get inflamed, and boom. There you go. So it can happen in different places. The interesting thing about Marie is she could have got it anywhere, like the pain. But what did you watch a video on just before, the night before?
That was creepy. Yeah, Saturday after eating the octopus, I saw some random video like on Instagram or something popped up with an x-ray of this lady's fingers that had horrible arthritis, and they were just saying, oh, except for the ring finger that had the gold band on. I was like, oh, that's random. And that popped up. And then the next
Right.
day, sure enough, my fingers.
It's crazy. Now, do I know for sure that it wouldn't have happened in that finger anyway? No. But it's kind of funny, something to throw at the wall and see if it sticks is possibly her brain shot the inflammation there because she was thinking about fingers before she went to bed. Who knows? But then again, her mom said it does go in her fingers, so it's not out of the realm. It could be just a coincidence.
Interesting. Yeah, it's wild.
But the whole point of the matter here is, everybody, please consider your health not only through movement, but through nutrition, and not just gaining weight and losing weight and getting muscles. Getting macros and micronutrients. Think of it as, is this thing hurting me? Is it hurting me big, or is it a subtle hurt? Is it something that I think just is the way it is and it's actually being caused by something I'm eating? And I'll tell you, that will get worse as you age, as does everything. So let this be a warning that if you have constant inflammation, maybe it's time to look into not only what you're doing on the outside of your body, but what you're putting into it as well. Right, Marie?
For sure. 100,000%.
So, everybody, I just wanted to jump on and tell that story because I thought it was awesome and interesting, and to prove to y'all that this is a thing. This is a thing.
It's real.
I don't want to get into how your body can actually heal some things you didn't think it could heal. That's for another video. But
yeah,
trust me, you have to start with. Again, here's the best example. If I keep stabbing your arm and you have a cut there and it's bleeding, right? I'll put a Band-Aid on it. That'll stop the bleeding. But what if every day I come back and I stab it again? Is the Band-Aid really helping? No. You got to stop me from stabbing you. And that's the thing with the nutrition. If you don't stop the thing hurting you, you will not heal. Period.
It's true.
All right. So thank you, Marie, as always, for jumping on with me. I appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank
All
you.
right. And yes, always my pleasure. And we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.